Hello digital friends, dreamers and listeners from the cosmos of the interwebs. You have arrived at the esteemed Pod Sound School. Studio Steve is going to talk with us about the advantages of podcasting. So let's get to it. And remember, if opportunity doesn't knock, build a door.
Hey friends, thanks for tuning in. I'm Studio Steve, and today we're going to quickly chat about the many advantages of podcasting. I'm sure you've heard someone saying,
"There's a podcast about everything."
Or,
"Everyone has a podcast."
The statistics are out. Podcasts are growing. Every day a new convention is announced, big money is getting involved, more and more businesses, celebrities, authors, and entrepreneurs are hopping onto the podcast train. So why is that? Is the explanation as simple as people today are increasingly engulfed by their smartphones, and that audio content from their phones is easily digestible, portable, and can be consumed while on the go or multitasking? Businesses, entrepreneurs, money, and entertainers obviously are going to flock where the audience is, but it's a lot more complex than that. The immediate benefits from having a well-produced podcast are many. Let's divide these advantages into two categories: personal and professional.
The personal benefits.
Podcasting is wonderful for personal growth in countless ways, but here's 4 big ones. 1, it builds confidence, charisma, and it expands your communication and speaking skills. 2, it's really fun. It provides an outlet for creativity and an excuse to obsess over the things you're most passionate about. 3, it can foster and enrich relationships. Whether it's with your co-host and your guests, or with the listeners you touch, podcasting provides a conduit for attracting like-minded people and promoting meaningful conversations and human connections. And number 4, it can be therapeutic. Because podcasting is a medium without any stringent gatekeepers or ruthless censors, anything goes. There has never been a medium of expression so open and brimming with variety and diversity. For this reason, many people find solace, support, inspiration, strength, and motivation from podcasting communities. Okay, now what about the
professional benefits?
Again, the professional advantages really are so numerous that it's difficult to sum up. But here's 5 strong examples. 1, marketing and promotion. As we talked about earlier, people are glued to their digital devices, so podcasts are an obvious place to reach target demographics. Whatever your business is, whether it's service or product-based, entertainment, education, there are many, many podcasts where your ideal customer or audience members are hanging out. 2, nourishing customer relationships and establishing community. Your customers won't just be purchasing your product or service. They'll be getting to know you and becoming your fans. Your show provides a simple and effective way to celebrate and inform your audience, sharing insider secrets, tips and tricks, or ways that they can get the most out of using your product or service. You can very easily optimize your podcast with a Facebook group and other social media groups and strengthen a community that really stands out. Number 3, building authority. This is a huge one. If you start a podcast about a topic surrounding your business, which you obviously know a lot about, you will begin to be thought of as an industry expert. Gaining authority in this field will also very likely lead to many other opportunities for you and your business, such as speaking opportunities and collaborations. Number 4, content repurposing and content marketing. You've probably heard someone saying,
"Content is king."
This refers to content marketing. The idea of content marketing is to attract new clients and fortify relationships by providing information and value. Podcasting happens to be a fantastic approach to this, and it can be a fundamental element in a content repurposing strategy. Number 5, networking. This is such a powerful example. Relating to building authority, having a podcast allows you to invite guests onto your show. You would be surprised the people that will be more than willing to give you their time for free to be a guest on your show. They do this not just because it's good PR, but because they have a message they want to get out. This is so powerful in so many different scenarios. Having guests with authority on your show not only builds your own authority, but if you make a good impression on them, you can open the doors for huge business opportunities. And in addition to having guests, you can also be a guest on other shows, which in turn drives traffic back to your podcast and back to your social media and has a tremendous snowballing effect on business growth. So, what do you think, Podskis? Do I have you convinced? Are you ready to start that podcast? Well, then don't hesitate. We've got many more videos here that will help you get started with a bang. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you need some one-on-one assistance, you can book time with me over on our website, podsoundschool.com/one-on-one. I can help you with any audio issues you might be having, or we can help you get your podcast off the ground from start to finish. Below in the notes, you'll also find the links to our blog, website, iTunes, Spotify, and social media. Thanks for tuning in today, Podpreneurs, and happy casting.